Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from T&J, and we just finished that game with the Dodgers. So you know what? I'm gonna advance a few days. I figured out why the 25-man roster isn't at 25, isn't at 40 man right now. It is September. It's because the AAA season hasn't ended yet, and the AA season hasn't ended yet. So let's just advance. Let's advance to this St. Louis series. We're gonna play this game. It's on MLB Network. Let's play that game. So let's advance to this series. See how we do here. A critical situation. Arcia almost hits for the cycle. I don't care about that. So it looks like we won that game. But look at what, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. My guys are getting hurt left and right. 1 to 2 months for Hernan Perez. That's unfortunate because we're gonna have to place him on the DL and stop simulation. Let's just see now because we don't have many options here. I mean, our only option is really to move up Jorge Mateo. He's hitting 294 at AAA. It's about that time, man. You gotta shine. You gotta shine. So let's move him up. Let's place Mateo back into the lineup because now we lose our leadoff hitter. I don't want to put Diaz there just because I just don't trust. I just didn't trust him with. I mean, here's the thing. Mateo's got speed up here. I mean, look, he's improving in every single category. He's getting better. I feel like I trust him to score more runs. I mean, he's faster. I like Asan Diaz, but he's not fast enough, pretty much. I mean, and his fielding is kind of shaky. Jorge Mateo's a better fielder. He's got better arm strength. So let's just keep advancing here. Let's see how Jorge Mateo does at the top of our lineup. Let's auto fix those. Brian Shaw's hurt. Okay. All right. Oh, we lose 0-11. So now our AAA season's over. Our AA season's over. So now let's go back. Franklin Gutierrez hurt for a couple days. Whew, good thing it's only a couple days. Now let's see our 40 man here. So let's see, they moved some people up for me already. So it looks like they moved up Warner Stewart to the MLB level. Let's see who else. Brett Phillips, they moved up. Remember, he had that breakout season this year, and his potential moved up to a B. So that's a good sign. Let's just see, as far as pitching, who do we move up? Let's see. So we moved up. Hunter Harvey's up there full time now. Geronimo Reyes is there. Moved up Musgrave and William Perez. So looks like we moved up Michael Worth as well. Yeah, that's about who I expected to move up. So now let's just keep advancing here. Going up against the Rockies here. Let's advance. Another milestone here. Geronimo Reyes has a shutout going. He's not going to ruin that. There we go. Geronimo Reyes. Franklin Gutierrez is no longer hurt. So now we're into a critical situation again. Let's zoom to the end of this. Look at that, man. We are killing. So let me look. We're 86 and 57. We are 7.5 games above the Cubs. What happened to the Cubs? This was a tight race. Last time I remember, we were up 2.5 games at this point. What did they do? They must have went on a huge losing streak. Let me just see. Where's the Cubs? How do you switch team schedules here? Here we go. Did I pass them? Let me go back. Let's just look at their games here. Oh my goodness. Look at what happened to them. So they lost 2 to us. Won 2 out of 4 at Atlanta. But then they went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game losing streak. So man, let's look at their wild card stand. I mean, because they're probably out of the wild card race now. Wow, they're still in it. They're still in it for that second wild card spot. So man, what a collapse by the Cubs. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe they collapsed like that. I mean, that's good news for us, but man. So let's see, we got St. Louis here, Pittsburgh, St. Louis again, then Cincinnati, then back in Pittsburgh. Or no, we're home versus Pittsburgh, and then we finish the season with the Cubs. So this series becomes less of a burden on us, because I mean, the Cubs burnt themselves out. But anyway, man, let's just get into this gameplay, man. I'm excited to go against the Cardinals, man. They always put up a good fight, and we're at home this time, so let's go. Geronimo Reyes is on the mound for us. He's got a 1.45 whip. He's actually doing pretty good this season. He started out slow. He's got 19 starts, but you know, he's been getting better throughout the season. And here you can tell because he's striking out a lot of guys swinging, and that really hasn't been his strong suit, really. But as the season's gone on, he's been striking out more and more guys. And here he gets another batter here to strike out. So this time we're going against Rowan Wick, and this guy is a rookie, 1.88 whip. He's got a 9.27 ERA, and he's 4-0. How is he 4-0 with that high of an ERA? But here we're a little rusty here, man. We haven't played MLB The Show in about a week or so, so we're a little rusty earlier in this game, striking out, swinging at bad pitches. Travis Shaw popped up to left. Arcia strikes out in the dirt. Mateo comes up and he hits a dribble. I mean, we're kind of rusty, man. And Mateo, remember, he's starting in the place of Hernan Perez, who got hurt. But here we're on to the fourth inning here, and Travis Shaw draws the walk. Franley Gutierrez gets a hanger of a changeup right over the middle. He smacks that one to the left center gap. So Franley Gutierrez is going to get on second here. They're going to move Travis Shaw to third. And Jock Pederson comes up and he hits one. He hits a missile to the right center gap. And that's going to be deep enough to score a runner here. So we are finally on the board. And Franley Gutierrez moves to third base. So we got a guy on third with one out, and Brinson comes up. You know he's got that power, so he's going to hit a fly ball deep to right field. Franley Gutierrez is going to tag up, and he's sliding in home, and he barely makes it under the tag. So we take the 2-0 lead, and Eric Thames comes up next.
He reaches out for a fastball this time and drives it high in the air to deep left center field. And it will indeed get out of here.
Eric Thames shows the power, man. Right when you think that Jock Pederson and Franley Gutierrez are our power guys, Eric Thames comes in to prove you wrong. And I think this is his 23rd home run on the year. And I mean, we were talking about replacing Eric Thames. I know you guys, some of you guys wanted to replace him, but I can't replace him. He's so good. And here Geronimo Reyes is getting in a little bit of trouble here. He's giving up a hit to Biscotti down the line and left. So remember, they signed Will Myers in the offseason, and he comes up next and he powers one to the left center gap. That one's going to be off the wall and left. Brinson's going to field it, but it's going to be too late. The runner is going to come to score, so they do cut the deficit to 2 here, but we do eventually get out of the inning here. Geronimo Reyes with that good changeup. I mean, like I said, his pitches are just improving. And Eric Thames, man, he's been doing good for us as of late in the season. We're really getting into playoff form here. We're making good contact on the ball, hitting the ball hard. And even when we have games when we don't get a lot of hits, this is what we need right here. Situational hitting. This is something we lacked early in the season, something we have now. It seems like some guys are stepping up, like Arcia in the 8th hole. So here we have Brett Phillips off the bench. I'm excited for him because he's a prospect of ours, 23 years old still, and he hits a hard one to the left side, and Brett Phillips can't get on base there, but it's good to see him hit the ball hard. So here we bring in Michael Worth, and if you remember Michael Worth, we first traded for him when he was 18 years old, a left-hander, and you know, he's really good because he's a lefty out of the bullpen. He has a running fastball. I believe that running fastball of his, he throws it to mid to high 80s. His fastball is upper 80s. And the thing about him is that, man, if you have a lefty that can throw hard out of the bullpen, I mean, you're gonna use that guy, especially coming into the playoffs here. We're gonna need a guy out of the bullpen that can throw some heat, because you know we're gonna need that heat in the postseason. And Sowano comes into relief pitch for the Cardinals here, and he's facing Jorge Mateo, who gets the leadoff spot here in this game, and he hits a dribbler to left field. But I'm going to try to get greedy here, and I'm going to get thrown out here. So that's what happens when you try to stretch a single into a double. And here Lewis Brinson comes up. He gets walked. Thames comes up once again, hits one deep to left center field. And Brinson does not get a good read on that one. He only moves to third. He probably could have scored on that if he would have read that the correct way. But we got guys on second and third here. And Barnhart is going to come up next, and he's going to hit one deep enough with the infield into the outfield, and that's going to be deep enough to score the run. And Thames is going to move into third base here, so we got a guy on third following the Barnhart sacrifice fly, but Arcia comes up and hits a short pop-up to center. Dexter Fowler gets to it there. So Michael Worth is still in the game in the ninth inning. He's going to come in and shut things down. He's going to get the next batter to ground out to short. And to end the game, he's going to pitch to this last guy. And a little pop-up to Travis Shaw. He's going to field it cleanly, throw to first, and that's going to be the game. And, man, this is a good sign because we got some lefty out of the bullpen now we can rely on. And Geronimo Reyes pitches a hell of a game. Only gives up 1 run. He had that stretch of 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. So, man, this is a good sign going into the postseason. We're making our mark here in the league. But hit subscribe. Hit that like button. We'll be back for the next episode.